It's time for the Wendy Williams Show. Today, a millionaire matchmaker, a comedian, and a CNN anchor join Wendy for another session of Hot Talk. Plus, real Atlanta housewife Kenya Moore comes clean on all the backstabbing drama. And Dancing with the Stars champ Tony Dovolani reunites with Wendy. Now, here's Wendy.
Studio audience. My people. Thank you for being here as well. I'm a little antsy. I just want to sit down and talk about the hot topics and Lindsay Lohan being arrested again at 4 o'clock in the morning. Let's talk about it and more. It's time for Hot Topics. So, I'm glad you guys are here today. You know, last night I was out at the W Hotel. The great thing about going out is that I plan my schedule so I'm at least in by the 10 o'clock news. So when I say I go out, please don't think I'm fist pumping until 4 in the morning. Not during the weekdays. I attended an event at the W Hotel. I felt like it was in 1993 all over again. It was the Love Hangover Ball. In the true tradition of the balls, with the voguing from 1993. It was such a throwback. I had the best time, and the ball was thrown in support of the American Foundation for Research. Isaac Mizrahi and I sat in the front row and right next to each other, and we elbowed and kikied all night long. Our friend to the show, Kelly Osbourne, hosted. Fergie was one of the judges. They had Simon Noonan was there. He's a fashionista. They had panels, tens, you know. Anyway, it was fun. How you doing? And I had a great time. And then earlier yesterday after the show, I told you I was going to Times Square to unveil my new PETA campaign. I'm really excited. I brought you a little bit of footage and then both pictures that I took for the campaign, so we can take a look. When PETA called me, I rose to the occasion because I want to help them spread the word. It's going on wintertime here in New York, and I would rather go naked than wear fur. So without further ado, I know you've been wondering what's under my clothes. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. A little bit of the backstory to the photo shoot. So I told you, you know, because if you're not used to being, there's my other photo. Yeah. All that is hair and nakedness. There were 2 people in the room other than me. I was laying down on a big mirror, and the photographer was wonderful, made me feel very comfortable. And then my husband was there saying naughty things to me, which is why you know, and telling me how to pose and stuff. And so I was really comfortable. And then every once in a while, the glams would come in and fluff my hair and bronze me up more. But I was surprisingly comfortable after like 5 minutes of just posing and doing. And shout out to everybody at PETA. Thank you so much for inviting me to do that. It's truly an honor. Thank you. And so now, okay. The big news today for all... Oh, yeah, there's my other picture. Oh, I told you I have a tattoo, right? Yeah, I have a tattoo. I got my tattoo to cover my tummy tuck mark. I'm not really one that likes tattoos. I still stand by that. I don't particularly like that one, but I'd rather have that than the cut. So anyway, the breaking news this morning for everybody is that Lindsay Lohan is back in trouble. I thought I was dreaming. Hit it. Okay, so Lindsay was arrested again at 4 o'clock in the morning, just a mere, 6 hours ago? 4 o'clock in the morning, allegedly this morning, for punching a woman in the face at a New York City nightclub called Avenue, which is right here in this neighborhood where our studio is, Chelsea, right around the corner Avenue is. The cops arrived to the scene, but Lindsay had already fled. They apprehended her in the car, apparently fleeing. A la J-Lo and Puffy back in the day. Remember the club shooting and they sped through the lights? Anyway, Lindsay is accused of assault. And remember, she's already on probation for that 2011 jewelry theft. So here's what she looks like leaving the police station. Yeah. She's embarrassed, but we know it's her. You know what, Lindsay? I don't feel sorry for you anymore. I feel like you're 25 years old and you know what you're doing. And while I did hear on our Fox 5 News in New York that there was no alcohol involved, my question then is, then what's so fun about being out until 4 o'clock in the morning? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you out until 4 in the morning at the club if you're not partying? Unless it was only alcohol that wasn't involved. Okay. And here's another thing. Apparently the setup was the VIP. So Lindsay's sitting there and this girl is sitting, you know, right next to her. And Lindsay at one point says, give me some space. And I don't know whether the girl nudged over a little bit closer to Lindsay or what. All I know is that Lindsay hooked off, boom. Hit her in the face, according to what reports are saying. And so now, all this trouble has happened. Lindsay, you know what? This girl baited you, in my opinion. In my opinion, you were baited and you fell for it, dummy. You fell for it. And, hey, did I just see a boot? Okay, we're getting ready to do it, but can I please, I wanted to finish my Lindsay story. Stop the sleigh bells. Stop the sleigh bells. All I wanted to say, Lindsay, is if your friends or those animals that you surround yourself by, including apparently your family, because you have no home training, if your people that you call friends truly cared about you, then they would say, you know what, you guys, let's band together and just go party with Lindsay at her house. We have stuff. Let's just go to her house and party. You need at least 2 years of jail time, and also, we all need to ignore her. Maybe that's what it is. We give you attention, and so you keep talking. So for right now, okay, no more Lindsay updates, no more. Oh, except today on the Hot Talk panel. Then we're done. Then we're done. Then we're done. Okay, bring on the sleigh bells. Okay, that sound means it's time for Wendy's stocking stuffer. And today we have something really great. Again, oh, sorry. Oh, wait. Don't look. Okay, look. Okay. I picked this gift myself because I like to give you guys things that I also like. I feel as though it's, you know, we're connected. So these lovely bangles are my pick. It's a set of Amrita Singh bangles. It's 11 bangles. You layer them. They look fabulous. This set is called the Simma. It's a modern take on Indian bangles. Studio audience, you're all going home with the set. It's a set. Thank you so much. Happy holidays. And for our viewers at home, log on to my Facebook page for your chance to win as well. Go ahead, Stockin'. So last night in Rockefeller Center, the Christmas tree was lit, the big, you know, lighting ceremony. It's an 80-foot tree. It comes from Jersey. Whoop, whoop. 45,000 lights, and that star on the top is made up of 25,000 Swarovski crystals. Isn't that nice? But the biggest star of the evening was Mariah Carey. I know. She wore 2 show-stopping outfits in 30-degree weather, and she gave the crowd an eyeful as usual. I see Thanksgiving was really good to you, Mariah. But you know what? Like Jessica Simpson, you got it in spades no matter what. Right? Don't you? Okay. I love Mariah Carey. I was kind of shocked to read about her husband, Nick Cannon. He's piping up and doing a lot of talk regarding criticizing Mariah's parenting skills. Well, you know, he's also a comedian by trade, so maybe he was trying to be funny, but it's not. We women take things like this very seriously. Okay, so Nick said, the kids run the house, my wife is busy being the diva, and that she is, and I'm trying to keep up with them. It's not the worst thing, but it's the beginning of the worst thing. So Mariah's talking, she allegedly told a loose-lipped person in their camp that, you know, there will be no more talk like that because she's shutting that down. And next she's gonna be shutting his Twitter page down, allegedly, because, you know, he is a loose-lipped Twitter, you know, being funny and young, you know, just twitting and tweeting. Anyway, Mariah, I don't think that you're a bad parent, but I do think that because, in my mind, because you are a woman of means and because you are so over the top, and I know I was reading that you use creme de la mure ointment at like $300 a pop on your baby's behinds. She can afford it, but when you put all these things in our heads, all we think of is every time the babies smell, you probably do go, here, somebody take them, not on my dress. Where's my champagne? Anyway, happy holidays, Cannon Carries. Carrie Cannons. Oh. Okay. And then you guys heard that Jessica Simpson is pregnant again? Yes. It's on the cover of Us Weekly magazine. She just gave birth to Maxwell 7 months ago. That's her baby daughter. Isn't she precious? And the baby, too. Gorgeous baby that Maxwell is. Well, sources are saying that this new pregnancy wasn't planned, and Jessica and her fiance Eric are right now overjoyed. No, they're not married yet, and so she's dealing with the out-of-the-closet father, trying to comfort her poor mother because of the out-of-closet father, being a new mother, now being pregnant again, all the hormones going in Eric. Oh, Jessica, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know, back in May, she did this interview with People magazine, and to quote her, she says, I don't want to have another baby right away, but I do want to have more kids. Having babies back to back, it has got to be hard. Yeah, but it's also easier because you have your babies, then you get your body back to Daisy Dukes, and you tell everybody, now, how do you like me? But, I mean, if you're able to, I'll tell you though, that $4 million Weight Watchers deal, somehow I feel very robbed. And I also secretly feel like your gynecologist tells you, you know, your baby doctor tells you, and women who've had babies know this, you know, we are so open to get pregnant right away after we have babies. We have to be so careful. I mean, we are ripe. And to me, you lost 60 pounds and you look great since having Maxwell, but this is not $4 million great. Like for $4 million, we want to see Daisy Duke. Yeah. So I'm feeling like maybe she just didn't have enough willpower to get through the holiday season, and she might have said to Eric, you know what? If we get pregnant again, I will never have to answer for losing all the weight and getting back to Duke. So we're gonna let you pass on this one, Erica. I mean, girl, Jessica. But we're watching you. By the way, I just gave you a name for your second daughter, Erica. Why not? All right. Anyway. So now, you know Bobby Christina, Whitney Houston's daughter? She and her fiance brother, Nick Gordon, are no longer together. They've broken up, apparently. Well, Nick tweeted, Bobby, Christina, and I are no longer engaged, just close like we've always been. I don't know what that means. Hooking up, I have no idea what that means. All I know is that today, Bobby Christina is lucky to be alive. Because, no, you don't understand why. Because you were busy in the line, you might not have heard this news. Do you know that she walked away from a terrible car accident yesterday? Exactly. She lost, the line I'm talking about is, you know, outside to come into the studio. She lost control of her car and rolled down an embankment, hitting trees on the way down. So there's the car, look at the embankment. This is her third car accident in 3 months. Police say drugs and alcohol were not a factor. I just reported this story. I really have no comment. I mean, what are you gonna say? Right? How you doing?